Maybe after you finish making your appointment, maybe help me in here. Thanks. So let's see how much we can fill without exploding.
Oh.
That's not gonna happen. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But if it starts hurting, then because what happens is eventually it gets so tight, you know, that it will be uncomfortable. So we don't want to reach that. We don't want you to be too uncomfortable.
No. And I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
And honestly, if I had any of those experiences, like if I would have stopped, you know.
Yeah. No,
And I wanted
you seem very reasonable.
Yeah, I wanted to just.
Yeah. And you're sure you want to do the saline? You're sure about the saline?
Tell me. What
It's not very popular nowadays, and I'll tell you why. Not only does it feel not as good, but actually most people hate it because of the rippling. You've heard of that, right? The rippling, the like waves on top. So that's why it's not super popular. I mean, I'm happy to give it to you.
But no,
you know, but
I want you to just give me your.
I think just because I put in saline and silicone, patients are usually happier with the silicone because it feels more natural. And it's a little bit less with the rippling. It can still ripple, don't get me wrong. But saline's the most rippling. The most.
And why is it the most rippling?
Because it's made of water. Yeah, so it's easy for it to fold. Like the softer it is, the more it can ripple. You know? So, silicone, do you just not like it because you're afraid of silicone? Is that mostly what the issue is?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, it's very safe nowadays. Sure, it can rupture, right? But if anything ruptures, you have to change it anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the treatment is the same. The silicone gel does not it doesn't spread or anything like that. It would just stay local.
Something else? Lucretia wanted to know should she continue using the Sividine?
No, she does
She
not
just
need the Sividine. She
Okay.
can put a little dab of Bassi on the left side.
Okay.
Nothing on the right. The right is completely healed.
Okay.
A little dab at the bottom on the left with
Okay.
Bassi or Neosporin, and
Okay.
then cover. Keep the left covered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She
Thanks.
just wanted to know about the.
No Sividine.
Sividine,
No
okay.
Sividine. Yeah. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, silicone. Yeah. But if you're really afraid of the idea of silicone, then you shouldn't do silicone. You know, it's all about your mentality of things. But I can tell you, most women, 99%, do silicone. I put in maybe like one a year of saline. That's how common it is. Just because they're like, you know, not as natural, I guess, is the answer. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So maybe like read online and see what the update is, you know, because the scare from before was it started in the 1990s, and lately there's not as much of a scare about silicone. But I have not read the blogs or like, you know, anything like that. So see what the consensus is nowadays. Okay.
Okay.
And think about it. And I'm happy to talk to you more about it.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're doing surgery. You have surgeries. I guess. When do you have
Mondays and Wednesdays we will book for you. I don't know what date.
No, I'm just saying in general. You have your surgeries in the month of March or.
Oh yeah. Every.
Okay.
I
All the
mean-
time.
How are you feeling?
I feel fine.
You feel okay? Okay. All right. Then we'll do 50, which is our standard. Okay.
That's it.
Almost ready. Okay. Here you go. Okay. All right. Other side. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Cold.